All right, Rankin family. So we are in Audubon looking at this beautiful Drees Custom Homes. This model just opened up recently, and I wanted to make sure I got this to you so that way you can see the elegance of this beautiful property. I've showcased Drees Custom Homes quite a bit on this channel, and they're nothing short of excellence. Absolutely stunning. So in just looking at the exterior of this particular property, you do have this beautiful covered front porch. You have the stucco over here, then you have the stone on the lower exterior on the left side, and then the stone exterior all around this side. So I absolutely love this. This is the Leighton D. This is in Audubon. And like I said, folks, this is the model house. It's an 80-foot product, and we are gonna look inside. So I love this covered front porch. You have like that farmhouse style covered front porch that a lot of folks love. And then just look at this. You have this beautiful glass pane double front door, which is absolutely elegant, fantastic. And then going inside of the foyer, you are going to have the exposed beams and the tray ceilings, which I absolutely love. Not to mention that beautiful mini chandelier right there. Very elegant and simple. So what we'll do is we'll start right here to the left. Before we go into the first bedroom, let's look inside the coat closet. This is what we're working with. And this is the first bedroom. Absolutely stunning. Plenty of space. I'm noticing that right off the bat. Not to mention you have these oversized baseboards with the mold on top. And look at this. Right here is a queen size bed. You have the two different nightstands. It's funny because I had a comment recently because you don't see that much in these model houses as far as, you know, the two different style nightstands. And she said it's quite, commonplace that they have the two different nightstands. So that was a first to me. Let me know what you folks think about that. But inside of here, you're going to have wood flooring, which I love. A lot of times thinking of the carpet from a practical standpoint, it just gets extremely dirty very quickly, and you don't want to have to worry about that. So this one's going to have a full-size bathroom attached to it. You do have this walk-in shower, perfect for the guests. You have the two tiles on both sides. You have different styles right there. You have like brick-like right here and the regular tile straight ahead. Stainless steel shower head right there. Now in here, what I am noticing is that we don't have the mirror frame. And you know, that's really common with Tri-Point, not really the other builders, but of course, I'd love to hear your thoughts. So continuing along right here to the right, you would have your nice either formal dining room, or you can utilize this as a study. Really just depends if it's something where you want to go ahead and close this off and make it a study. That certainly is a possibility. I could see probably 50% of folks using this as a study, and then the other 50% using it maybe as a dining room. Well, I love that you have the built-in shelving that extends from wall to wall right there. You have plenty of space for a nice sized desk. You can even add an L-shaped desk if you didn't have the built-in shelves, which, really would do it justice. Then you can see out in the covered front porch right here, which I absolutely love. You have the window grids inside of here, and you can obviously substitute that for oversized windows without the window grids. So continuing along right here is going to be your great room. You do have the cathedral-like ceilings on top, like that A-frame. You have that exposed beam on top with the brass candle-like chandelier. So a good thing inside of this model, you do have the sliders, which a lot of folks absolutely love. The high ceilings extends inside of the kitchen. Right here, you have a nice wine bar. You can use it as wet bar. You have the quartz countertops that extends from wall to wall on this end as well. You use this as a wine grotto. Really just depends. The possibilities are certainly endless. The wood flooring extends over here, and let's go ahead and start in the kitchen. So right here, you have the waterfall quartz countertops. You have the nice breakfast bar, beautiful brass chandeliers right over the island, the extended stacked cabinets on top as well. And the one thing I really love is the fact that you have the wood range hood right there, and then you have the white cabinetry on both ends, on both sides. And I love that. It really adds a nice touch. Not to mention you have that brick-like backsplash as well with the double stainless steel oven, plenty of space. So really that would be the garage straight ahead, but of course it is a sales office. Let me go ahead and make sure I open up the cabinet so that way you can see how much storage space that we have. And then I'll open up the drawers as well. Soft closing cabinets, which I absolutely love. You have the 5-burner stovetop as well. And just look at that. Just seeing the great room from the kitchen. You have your farmhouse sink right here with the brass faucet right there, which is very unique. Before we go into the breakfast nook, let's go ahead and look at the pantry. You have a butler's pantry. The extension of the stacked cabinets goes over here as well. And then look, you have a little chef's area as well. So full-size walk-in pantry. The quartz countertops extends over here. You can hide your little Keurig right there if you needed to. Really just depends on your preference. So going inside of here, you are going to have your nice utility room. Look at this. You got your oversized washer and dryer. You got the white cabinetry all on top with the brass handles. And right here to the right, you can use your nice refrigerator. You want to have the mud room, utility room combination. Now, the one thing that's very unique about this one is a lot of times we'll see the utility room that's connected to the closet. In this case, you would go ahead and go to the hallway. But before we do that, we'll loop around that way. Let's take a look at the breakfast nook. So I'm loving that the breakfast nook has all these windows right here. They're tall windows with the recessed lighting, beautiful brass chandelier again, right over your dining room table. And again, this is the model house. So a lot of it is dressed up just to kind of show off a little bit, show off these upgrades, show off the furniture. So a lot of these might not be practical, especially, I mean, you may want it just like this, or, you know, you might see some of the options and say maybe it is overkill. So it really just depends. But going inside of here, you have your nice game room. Look at this. You have plenty of space inside of here. You can easily add your pool table. I think it would look nice if you had a window bench right there, but it really just depends. You may not want that. You have these oversized windows bringing the natural light again. And let me make sure I do a pan of this. Wow. So far, Leighton's looking good. I mean, you got your LED ceiling fan, you got your double sliding doors going into your media room as well. So you have the game room, media room combo. And look at this. Let me make sure I do a pan before we get inside of here. Wow, so you have your wet bar area over here, perfect for the popcorn machine. Quartz countertops extends over here, and these are floating cabinets, floating counters. So I love that. If you imagine just having the hot dog machine over here, popcorn machine, and then watching your favorite TV show or movie. Wow. Loving it so far. Recessed lighting extends in here as well. I love these lamps. It gives it that nice cozy element. The carpet in here would be nice if you added the carpet or the rug, rather, you know, had an extension, had an oversized rug, so that way it completes one end to the other. But let me know what you folks think about that. So you have plenty of space inside there. I love that they didn't compromise the media room. So before we go into the next bedroom, let's go ahead and look inside of this. Right here, you can have your Twister, Scrabble, Monopoly, all that stuff. And now you have another bedroom. LED stainless steel ceiling fan, the accent wall right there. Queen size bed, 2 mini nightstands, but you definitely have plenty of space. You can put a regular size nightstand in here and it would definitely fit comfortably. Wow, loving this. And as we're looking at this, folks, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Always great to have you. And if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Marcus Rankin. I am a Texas realtor. Get calls, texts, and emails every single week from folks looking to make a move out to Texas, regardless, Austin, Houston, San Antonio, Dallas. So reach out to the information below. I'd love to book a call with you and see what we can do for you, and consider hitting that subscribe button. I'd love to have you a part of the Rankin family. That way you don't miss a video every week. And I'm not wearing the same thing, folks. This is my second tour, my second home tour today. So I'm gonna do about 3 of them today at least. That way I can make sure I can get them to you ASAP. But inside of here, you have carpet. I mean, you have that dresser too, and you still have plenty of space. And that's what I really love about Drees Custom Homes is, I mean, obviously they do things that are different from other builders, but they like to add their nice touches on these models. And I really think they do a fantastic job of these features. Right here, you're gonna have your powder bath. So that's perfect, close proximity to the game room and the media room. You don't have to worry about using that other bathroom or going inside there. So just for reference, right here, we come from the utility room, mudroom combination. And now we're going into the next bedroom. Wow. So I'm loving that we have plenty of space inside of here. I'm loving that you can easily and comfortably fit a full bedroom set without any challenges whatsoever. Let me make sure I do a pan, and hopefully I'm going slow enough for you folks because I really want to make sure that you see everything. You got a full-size bathroom inside of here. Got a full-size closet right here as well. And then make sure to do a pan. So yeah, I mean, this one is in Audubon, which is in Magnolia. It's north of Houston, Texas. I'd say it's, you know, probably about 45 to 50 minutes away from downtown Houston, just for reference. And, you know, of course, a lot of these new construction communities are going to be outside of the city, especially for these beautiful, bigger homes. You can obviously get new construction properties closer to the city, you know, 10, 15 minutes away from Houston. But the reason why a lot of folks love to be out here in these other communities is because you get more bang for your buck, right? That's why a lot of folks take advantage of this. So that's one thing to keep in mind. But if you need to be in close proximity to Houston, it certainly is an option. Not, in my opinion, not as beautiful. The homes are not as beautiful as these. I mean, granted, there are some gorgeous homes, you know, you're just gonna pay a pretty penny for them. That's one thing to keep in mind. But inside of here, look at this. You got plenty of space inside of the primary bedroom. You have the tray ceilings and the exposed beams on top. Again, recessed lighting with a beautiful chandelier over your bed. And goodness, I can even see, you can even, you know, put the chairs right here for a nice sitting area, just depending, or you can just keep it real simple and real modern like this. Really just depends. I love those brass lightings, those brass lamps right there. So the wood flooring extends inside of here, and this is gonna be your full ensuite. So you have that accent wall right there. You have the soaking tub right there. Quartz countertops, again, large mirrors inside of here, which I absolutely love. Now, the one thing I am not seeing is a vanity area, and it could be over there, but we'll take a look at that right now. But look at this, you got a full-size walk-in shower, glass pane all around. You got your shower bench and your shower niche. Quartz countertops inside of here. And then this is gonna be your toilet. So I don't think we have a vanity area. I guess you could use another section as that, but I think I might have to deduct a point. But it could be a possibility to add it to the plan. I have to check on that, but it really just depends if you need that. But gosh, your walk-in primary closet, all that space on top, perfect for any size wardrobe, like I said. And I always say, you know, even sometimes these primary closets may be too much for what you actually need, but really just depending on who's going to be living with you, but you can really never have too much space. So I'd love to hear, is this enough space for what you're looking to do or your needs if you were to live here, or would you need more? Of course, Drees has a ton of different plans, so they can really accommodate any needs. And I love that we have the soft closing drawers. So that's what we're looking like right here. drawer space right here as well. Soft closing all around. And it's very nice instead of having to slam that stuff shut. A lot of folks love that. So let me do one more pan right here. Wow. I love that we have the sliders even looking in the back. And I didn't even mention right here, we have the nice, beautiful fireplace. We have the floor to ceiling, as well as your floating counters or your floating shelves over here as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at the covered backyard patio. I love the sliders. You know how we open those up. And then, so you have the painted white brick that's continuing over here. You know, in the front, we had the stucco and the stone. Back here, you have the white painted brick. But I love that we have our built-in grill right over here. And I definitely think you have plenty of space inside of here. Really just depends on what you're looking for. But gosh, I love the fact that the exposed beam continues this way as well. And man, you really just can't get much better than this. You have that quick access door right there in your breakfast nook as well, your breakfast nook. So over here, it's an extension too. You have your extended covered patio over here. So that way you can go ahead and put the chairs out here, hang out, sit back, relax. But over here, as you can tell, I mean, they just opened up this new section, folks. So, you know, you have other homes being built over there to the right, straight ahead. They're going to be clearing a lot of this as well. So there's multiple sections to Audubon. And I showcased another Perry Homes and other Drees Custom Homes from Audubon not too long ago, about a month and a half ago or so, give or take. But yeah, they just opened this, and I want to make sure that you saw this if you haven't seen this. So other than that, folks, that was the beautiful Drees Custom Homes. All right, Rankin family, so that was the beautiful Drees Custom Homes right here in Audubon. Like I said, this property is the model house. They just opened up, and I really wanted to showcase this property just so you can see what is possible and the upgrades that they have in this one. The one thing I really want you to pay attention to is the floor plan. Is this a floor plan that makes sense? Do you like structurally how things are set up inside of here? If so, this is a perfect plan for you. If not, there's other plans that may be best suited for you. Let me know in the comments what you thought about it. Like I always mention, if you're thinking about purchasing any home that I showcase on this channel, regardless if it's in Dallas, San Antonio, Austin, Houston, anywhere in between in Texas, you can reach out to the information below, book a call. We'll see what we can do for you, see if it's a mutual fit, and I'll see you folks on the next property tour.